how to prepare this account to be issued to our statement will look like this. With me, I don't have a ruler, so this will be, never mind. And then definitely, so this one will be the debit, and that one will be the credit. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to improvise. Just the bottom line, as long as you get the message. And usually here we can write, you know, this our client is okay. Our client is Andres. We can just say Andres versus Malupi is the data where we collected the money from. Can you see now? And then thereafter, the first thing that we need to do, we need to account for the fees. So normally just say 2 fees, and the fees, remember the same way we did. So the fees belong to us. We need to debit to show that they belong to us. So if we go there, we can check that the fees were 2646. I'm going to come here and say 2646. And I must also account for VAT, obviously VAT at 15%. And then in this case, we've been given the VAT. How much is the VAT? The VAT is 396.9. Can you see? 396.9. This is the amount that I told you from the previous video that I made a mistake. So when I was recording there in the books, I'll show you where to change it. Can you see? So you must account for that VAT. And then again, you need to bring the disbursements. And then the disbursements were how much? Were disbursements again, this is the 5632.35. 2632.35. Can you see now? So if you can remember, this is the cost. This is the total cost that was incurred by Andres. Remember, we had to deduct this from Andres. Okay, so we need to make sure that we do that, guys. And then thereafter, what must we do? Remember the amount that we collected, the payment received from the data. Remember, we collected from Malupi. Okay, remember we must 22575. So this is what we collected from Malupi. Can you see now? And then thereafter, we had to find the amount due to the client. Okay, and the amount due to the client, you just have to balance this, because if you balance this, for example, you're gonna have, let's say, for example, this thing like this. It means if you balance here, the total is gonna be 22,575, and it must also be here 22,575. So if you say 22,575 minus everything here, you'll get something like 16. Sorry, it's gonna be. What am I doing? I must come back here. It's gonna be 16899.75. Can you see now? This is what is due to the client. Can you see? So it means, if you can check, what am I doing here? Okay, 899. Sorry, 899.75. So if you can check, these figures are familiar. So even this amount of due to you, if I can go and show you under That is what we paid Andres. Can you see now? This is what we paid Andres. Can you see? If I go to Andres' account, you'll see. Andres' account. Can you see now? This is what we paid Andres. Can you see now? So the statement of account represent this account for Andres. Can you see this amount? So it's just this one. So someone can ask and say, why did we not put other fee? Because we had the other fee. We did not. Okay, the one that I was talking about that I said I made a mistake is this one. Can you see now? This one I made a mistake. So this was supposed to be 396.3. Can you see? I hope you understood when I said I made a mistake. So now if you go back to the statement, so everything that you see is the representation of Andres. If you can go and check, trust. Again, someone can say, why did we not put this? Because it's also an allowance. Remember, this must also be part of the statement. But because we are accounting to the client, the 1/3 is only between the correspondence and the instructing attorney. So if the statement was from the instructing attorney and then to the from the correspondent to the instructing attorney, you will see that this allowance will be there. Because this allowance has got nothing to do with the client, that's why we must not include the 1/3. Please do not include the 1/3 in the statement, because 1/3 has got nothing to do with the account that is belonging to Andres. So this is how the account statement will look like. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. I hope it makes sense. Thank you so much.